Yeah, if I can interrupt David and Ali's little chit-chat here. David, you must be absolutely delighted. A brilliant win.
Yeah, I'm talking about the golf there. With
I know.
But that was a great win for us today. We didn't do brilliant in the first half, but we done the job. We're just off the back of a game 2 days ago and a big defeat, so it took us a wee bit of a while to get into the game, but as the game went on I thought we got much better.
I'd agree with that, David. Looking at, I think you're right. I thought Garnacho probably the best chance in the first half.
Yeah.
Didn't think your team created an awful lot. It looked as though a couple of wee tweaks here and there. I thought Paquetá moved forward a little bit forward on a kind of false 10. And I thought he got on the ball. I thought he was different class second half. He got on the ball. Obviously that allows Bowen to make runs.
Yeah.
Kudus on the left hand side, excellent. The one of two wee changes were excellent for you.
We did. We made the change, and I was sometimes when you make the change it doesn't work. But we put Paquetá more like a number 9, and just to come off and see, I thought he held the ball up brilliantly well, a bit like an old-fashioned centre forward, and he held things up. It just allowed Jared, who when we've been doing this is later in games, he's actually been getting a goal. When we put him back wide, he's coming in late and getting a bit of room to score. And Kudus, we dropped in just behind them, and look, they're really talented players, and we can move them around, which is something which sometimes in games this year you can do it and you get it wrong, but today we got it right.
Got to say, David, we spoke about before the game about his creativity, and obviously he has another 2 assists, but his ball to Bowen for the opening goal was magnificent, mate.
Amazing.
It was a brilliant pass. And if you said to me at half time, I was disappointed that I didn't think we played in behind. I thought we played in front of Manchester United. We didn't threaten them. But again, look, so many games, you just don't know if it's the players are just not there. But the second half, we'd tell them at half time. And he is the one who takes risks with the ball. And sometimes I said to you before, I says I could be pulling my hair out, kicking balls in behind, not there. But when he's now, I think that's 5 assists in the last 2 games.
He's assisted the last 5 goals in the
5
Premier League.
goals.
It's amazing.
His pass was amazing.
Brilliant.
And then even Jared to get the ball under control in the tight, it was close between him and the goalkeeper, and you'll know better than MD, but to get a goal, it doesn't really matter how you get it. If you bundle them in, if you put it through their legs, or whatever you do,
Ali took them however he got them, didn't he?
Oh, absolutely. But I'm watching, and he's one that we're talking about him during the game, David, and he just, I bet he feels as though he's going to score every game. He looks as though he's full of confidence. He feels as though he's going to score every game.
Well, at the start when I says he just looks, and you again, because you've done it, I think when you get that way, you nearly feel as if I'll get a goal here. He looks as if he knows where to go, he knows when to run, and he'd been a bit quiet. I thought he was quiet in the first half and didn't offer an awful lot. So that was the thought about how can we maybe get him a bit more room and spike it up a little bit.
We saw the way you celebrated both of the goals and the win at the end, David. You've been in this game long enough. Did it feel like you had to defend yourself a bit this week? Did you need that win today?
Well, I shouldn't have to really. I think if you look at the points we've had this year, I think we've won 31 games or something. And if you go calendar year, won a trophy in the middle of it as well. West Ham are not going to win all our games. We're not that sort of club. We're not that team. We're not ready to do that. I hope that we can build towards it. I had 11 years at Everton where I had to build every year. We've just lost the best player in England in the summer. So, that takes time to get back and do the job. But look, we're in a pretty lofty position, and we're disappointed we went out in midweek. But if we'd been knocked out against Lincoln in the first round, I don't know if people would have been talking quite as much about it.
Well, I'm just going to say to you, I mean, surely you can get your feet up and enjoy your turkey because you're sitting 6th in the league, right? Above Newcastle, above Manchester United, above Chelsea, Brighton. It's not doom and gloom, is it?
It's not. What would you have done as manager if that had happened to you?
I'd have got my feet up and enjoyed a bit of turkey.
Well, I'm going to do that as well, and the players deserve it because the players have, we had 3 games in 6 days this week. This one was early kick-off. We had to play 8 o'clock at Anfield, and we played against Wolves last Sunday. So 3 games in 6 days for the players has been a big ask, and not just that, we're prior work as well. But anyway, look, we take the result. When you get it, you take it. We're all managers. We all want to win. We feel much better when we get it.
What do you do with the players over the Christmas period?
I'm not telling.
Do they get turkey as well?
Yeah, they'll
David?
get turkey. Yeah. After training, maybe.